It's another beautiful day, full of blessings. Thanks so much for coming here for another trading episode, trading psychology episode. I want to talk to you about a few things. If you don't have time, you can maybe save this video, come here next time. But if you have some time, it's gonna be a short video. You understand? I want to talk to you like one-on-one. Think about it. Just imagine I was seated in front of you. You understand? And I'm telling these words that I'm going to tell you right now. I want us to have a conversation. You understand? I guess the reason why you're here is because you're a trader, and it's because you are trying your level best, but some things haven't worked out yet. If you're not a trader, you should be skipping this video because it will not work for you. Understand? But if you're a trader and that's the reason why you're here, you can stick around. Take these few minutes, you never know. So, I want us to have a conversation. Okay? I don't know how old you are, but I guess you might be in 20s, 30s, 40s, you understand? Or even 50s. Which means you basically have more 20, 30, 40, 50 years on this earth to still live. You understand? You came into trading, you want to get better, you understand? Maybe you want to make your family better, you yourself also you want to get better and all that, which is definitely fine. That's the reason why all of us came into trading. At the same time, you have come into trading and you have realized that again, what we thought was easy, which was selling and buying, it's not really the case. You understand? There are some hidden agendas there are some hidden things that we really never knew when we came into trading. But now it has been a year, or it has been 1 year and a half. We haven't made it in trading, and again we are still here. You understand? So first of all, I want you to understand that again, the truth of the matter is there's a lot of content outside there that you can always follow as a trader. You understand? You can learn trading on your own, back testing and all that. You understand? And all I can tell you, eventually you're going to be able to make it. If you stick long enough, you're going to be able to make it. Now, the thing is here, as you're learning trading either from outside or even whatever you're doing, what you're doing, could you please think about it? As I said, if you look at your ID, you're a little bit young. You understand? You could be young, but which means that you have 30, 40, 50 years from now to live. Why don't you sacrifice 2 years or even a year with a serious study, and then you focus on yourself? This is important. You want to become a trader, but at the same time, you are having things that you are doing outside trading that does not make you to be a consistent, profitable trader in the market. As a trader, you need to realize that the truth of the matter is you always trade your identity. Meaning that if you're an impatient person in life, that impatience will come in front of the market. If you're an inconsistent person in life, that thing will come in front of the market. If you're a greedy person in life, that thing will come in front of the market. So the market is going to be like a mirror to you. The market reflects who you are, not what you want. It reflects the real you. Think about it. You have been, if you go backward to your past data, you will find out that again, almost all losses that you have been having, they have something in similar or in common. So, I'm saying that to say this. You need to become consistent in your lifestyle outside trading, so that you teach your brain how things should be done. Because again, we have all learned that again, you can't have inconsistent behaviors and expect consistent results. You understand? So if you want consistent results, it means you have to be consistent in your behavior. So you are not going to try to be consistent in your behavior in front of the charts, but outside the world you are a different person. You won't have two identities. It will not work out. You are an impulsive person outside trading, but in trading you want to be a person who is accurate. When you go to the shop to buy one thing, you find yourself buying 5 things. That is called being impulsive. Same thing in trading. You go to do one trade, you find yourself doing 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. So what does it mean? You are not going to be impulsive outside the market, and you try to control yourself or control your emotions under pressure. It will not work. Outside trading, you have a meeting with somebody. You are supposed to meet this person maybe at 6 or at 5. So you always reach there late. Every time you are supposed to have some appointment, you are always there late. You don't catch time. How are you going to be accurate when you're waiting for a setup in front of the market? Because in trading, it's all about timing. You're either going to enter early or you're going to enter late when the market has gone without you. Again, you promise yourself that I'm going to do this tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, you tell yourself, I'm busy, I will do it tomorrow, or the other day, or I'm busy, or then again, you don't do it. And then you come in front of the market, you promise yourself, I'm going to follow my rules. How do you expect your brain to support you? You find yourself you're breaking your rules. Why? Because again, you are inconsistent person you're inconsistent in your behaviors as a person. If you you promise yourself something and you can't fulfill it, what is going to happen? Nobody's going to beat you, but again, it is going to affect you in front of the market. So, you promise something, you understand, to yourself or to somebody. But at the end of the day, when it comes to time of delivering, you do the opposite. So you have taught your brain with enough evidence that you are not a reliable person. So when you go in front of the market and you promise yourself to follow rules, your brain is not going to listen to you. Your brain is going to do its own things. You're going to find yourself changing lot size, entering early, revenge trading, hesitating to enter trade. Why? Because you are inconsistent in behavior outside the market. Your brain doesn't trust you. So again, to make this short, I'm saying that to say this. Why don't you become consistent in behavior for at least the next 90 days? Try it and see how good it can be. If you can't go to gym, at least exercise from home. 20 minutes every day or 15 minutes every day. 2-3 times in a week. Try it. Give yourself days that on this day, I do this. Whether whether it's raining or there is sun, I do this. Give yourself some hard tasks. Tell yourself on this, every day I read a book for 5 minutes, whether I feel like it or not. So the problem that we have as traders, you do things according to the way you feel. So teach your brain to do things regardless of how you feel outside the market. So that when you go in front of the market, when you execute a trade and it loses, you feel like you want to revenge trade. But again, your brain will do what you must be doing, which is walking away. Which means you have been teaching your brain to do things regardless of how you feel. You feel like revenge trading, but the rules say walk away. You will walk away. So if you have been teaching yourself these things outside the market, teaching your brain to do things that you are supposed to do whether you feel like it or not, it's going to be easier for you to transfer that information to the market. So, I want you to know the bridge between the knowledge that you are having And consistency, meaning that the ability of being able to make money from the market continuously, it is discipline. Discipline is the ability of being able to do what you're supposed to do, whether you feel like it or not. But you do things how you feel. If you feel like changing lot size that day, you change it. If you feel like holding a trade for so long, you hold. If you feel like today trading, even if there's no setup, you do it. Why? Outside the market, that is how you have been behaving. So now, can you teach your brain that again, me, I am consistent. If I tell myself I'm going to do this, I do it. Why don't you do that? Try it for at least the next 90 days. Believe me, you will not regret it. If you have watched this video up to this end, I'm going to say the normal words. This really proves that you really want to become a trader and you really want to make it. And all I'm asking you, start teaching your brain that again, I do things regardless of how I feel. And teach your brain these things outside the market. Trading is going to be the easiest thing that you have ever tried doing if you teach your brain. Because clearly, I believe you have reached to a point of realizing that again, it's your brain that is sabotaging you, nothing else. So why don't you work on that? You work on that and see what happens. So if you have watched this video to the end, consider liking the video and then comment one thing. We meet at the top. And again, consider subscribing and making sure that again, at least what we have talked about, you put it in practice. You never know. Try it. Try it. It will work for you.